welcome to Listen in Colour with me, Rachel Walker-Mason. I've got my face painted. I've been at an event today where my face got painted and glittered, so that's why I look like this. And I have something new to react to. Having reacted to Mafra's version of Fauzia's Unethical, I thought I should take a look at some Faouzia. And this is especially for Ms. Chuck Terry on my Patreon. If you'd like to join my Patreon, hop on over there. The link is on the page and you can watch all my videos completely ad-free. This is Tears of Gold by Faouzia. Ooh.
Mama always told me that I was too naive, gave away my trust for pennies. I said, don't you worry, didn't think that I'd be broken down and crying. Help me, check, hard and dead. All you do is come around, just game you to collect. Check, hard and dead. Don't you know that I cried tears of gold for you? I sit here
Cute.
That's why you love it when I cry. Platinum love for you. I'd give it no less for you. Generosity's my enemy, so I'm broken. Your heart's rich because of me.
Oh, I like it. This is so catchy. Oh, I love it. I love a really catchy bop. That is what you want in a song like this. So on a first listen, her voice is really interesting. So she's got a kind of, like what we call it, like a radio perfect pop voice where it just sits really nicely in the track. There's nothing particularly odd about her voice or particularly unusual. It's a really nice sound. But what I'm really enjoying is she sits in a kind of mid-larynx position. And I've talked about this in other videos, particularly in the Mafra videos, where her larynx sits in a normal position, mid position here, and then she drops it right down for the low notes. So rather than just doing da da da, then her larynx stays in the middle. She does da da da. It makes it a much darker quality with the same notes. So she's using her larynx to add extra colour and depth and kind of darkness to the lyrics, which I am here for.
Know that this is my fault, gave a little too much, knew that this was gonna happen. But I'm not gonna lie, you can make me cry 1,000 times, so come on it back like what is going on with my head? Red, hard and dead, all you do is come around, just game you to collect. Red, check, hard and dead, don't you know that I cried tears of...
Oh, it's good. Like, I love that. One of my favourite things in pop music is when they do something different with the second verse. We've heard the first verse. First verse generally sets up what the song's about, who the character is, who they're singing about, what the situation is. And she does that really well here. So lyrically, we've got, Mama always told me that I was too naive, gave away my trust for pennies. That's nice. I said, don't you worry, didn't think that I'll be broken down and crying, help me. So that it's a great opener. A lot of people have felt like this, that we trust and we love too quickly. Sets up a really nice story there. We know what's happening, but then that leads into, but it's all gone a bit wrong and she's fallen in love with someone and it's all gone badly. So wrecked, check, heart in debt. And that's a fantastic way she does that with this really like clipped check, heart in debt. And it just changes the rhythm pattern. So from this kind of smooth lyric line to these little chunky it like punctuates the texture, which is really interesting. A really, really nice little departure from the rhythm she was using before. And then you've got the chorus where she goes into her higher register and it's the big singing moment where she's really going for it. And you've got the strong imagery in the lyrics, which I always really love. Don't you know that I cried tears of gold for you? I sit here poor for you, collect my pennies and my dimes. That's why you love it when I cry. Oh, that's a fantastic image. There are so many songs about about being in love with someone who doesn't love you back in the right way and doesn't appreciate you, and you're wasting your love on them. There are so many songs about that. And when you write another song about the same emotion, we have to find a new way of spinning it to make it memorable, make it stand out from other songs. And she has done that here. That is, as soon as I heard the title, I thought, okay, this is going to be a nice Imagery song, and she has nailed that. Like throwing her coins, throwing everything at his feet, and so she's poor because she's pouring it all out, crying tears of gold for him. That is gorgeous. If you're enjoying this video, remember to like and subscribe, and then you'll never miss one of my videos.
Know that this is my fault, gave a little too much, knew that this was gonna happen, but I'm not gonna lie, you can make me cry 1,000 times, I'll come on it back like what is going on with my head. Red, hard and dead, all you do is come around, just game you to collect. Red, jack, hard and dead, don't you know that I...
That's an excellent second verse. So she's changed the rhythm up here, given us something new to hang on to, and everything is slightly more clipped and aggressive about her delivery. She's got a lot more kind of edge, a bit more swagger, which really works because you want something extra in verse 2. So quite often what artists do is cut verse 2 in half, because once we've heard the chorus of a song, we just want to hit the chorus again. There's that brilliant line, I think it's Roxette, that is the cover of their album, it's "Don't Bore Us, Get to the Chorus," and it's true. Like once we've heard the chorus, we just want to hear it again. So having a second verse that's cut in half, so you don't need the full length of verse 1 repeated, is an excellent trick. And she just some really interesting things here that just gives you an extra edge that pushes you back into the chorus.
Cried tears of gold for you. I sit here proud for you. Collect my pennies and my dimes. That's why you love it when I cry. Platinum love for you. I'd give it no less for you. Generosity's my enemy, so I'm broken. Your heart's rich because of me.
Oh, such a great chorus. I love a really kind of stretched vocal in a chorus. Tears of gold for you. Da, 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 da. I love it when the vocal stretches the line and you've got some long notes that sit exactly in the right key for her. So whether, I think she wrote this probably maybe with some other writers, perhaps just her, but they've picked exactly the right key for her. So those top notes absolutely ring out and have a real presence and a real power. They're not weak, they're really strong. And that's the point of the song here. She's angry, she's frustrated. And those lines, her delivering them in a much more sustained way, is like if you were saying it, I cried tears of gold for you, is how you would say it, rather than I cried tears of gold for you. Feels a bit more throwaway. So the fact that the line is stretched over that overarching phrase works so well because it's how you would say it if you were just talking to the person. Perfect. I wasn't expecting that. That's a really nice bridge. So she's singing right up there where she's comfortable in that range. She's got a really powerful voice. There's very little waste in her voice. Like she's using all that resonance. There's very little breath coming through. So it's a really powerful, hard sound, which is perfect here. And the track kind of drops out. There's like the bass is still there and the beat and things, but there's very little else in it. So it's just her voice up there over other things that are very low down, which creates this emptiness, so that the chorus can come back in and fill those gaps in, which is really good. But then she kind of juxtaposes those high bits of the bridge with this do kind of almost like backing vocals, but she's doing those as well. So I wonder if she performs this live, if the backing vocalists do that, because it overlaps slightly. But I love that she drops her larynx right down and she goes into this much darker quality with it. It sounds like a different singer. It's really clever the way she does that. She's just got the ability to flip into different vocal textures and vocal sounds to add another kind of facet to the song and to the story, which is, it's really clever. So it's like the kind of pleading sound is up in high in her voice, and she's using that kind of nasalized cry, "Ah, da, da," which is kind of like how you'd be when you were sounding upset. But then the little clipped bits that she's doing down lower are much more kind of broken, much more punctuated, and she's in a low larynx as if she's saying whatever, uh, that kind of aggressive sound, which is exactly how you would say it if you were telling someone like whatever, I don't even care. And she's used that perfectly. Okay.
I cried tears of gold for you. I sit here proud for you. Collect my pennies and my dimes. That's why you love it when I cry. Platinum love for you. I'd give no less for you. Generosity's my enemy, so I'm broken. Your heart's rich because of me.
Oh, and that is a fantastic end. I love it when there's no outro. It's just finishes on the last note. Me out, done. It was just like a perfect pocket pop hit. It just did what it needed to do and got out. And it's so catchy. That will be stuck in my head the rest of the day now. It's really well written pop hit about something a lot of us have felt before. So people will instantly connect to that because they'll be like, oh, that's like me, I've been there. And then the imagery, you can see it. The video is great, but you can see it in your head. You can see the imagery. And that helps people connect to a song more if they can see it like a movie in their mind. And the lyrics really do that here. I have a condition called synesthesia, which means when I hear music, I see colours. So colour-wise in this one, the track is quite in the verse. It's very kind of blue. It's funny because the video is very gold, which obviously works with the song title. And her voice has almost like a dark bluish kind of purple quality. It sits kind of low in the track, and when she drops into her low larynx position, it just drops a little bit into a slightly darker colour. And then the chorus is a much brighter yellow, like a hard yellow sound. It's fantastic. It's got real power and brightness, and the track is really big there and feels bold and confident and heartfelt. And going into the bridge, where she drops into two very different sections, this very low section of vocal and a very high bit, kind of fighting against each other almost. The high vocal is more of a kind of orangey, and the low is a very dark blue, and so it kind of is one colour than the other colour, like layered over like this. And then we're back to the final chorus, which is another gorgeous bright yellowy kind of colour. It's quite a nice little colour journey, this one. Working in the music industry as a songwriter is not well paid. So if you would like to support me, you can do so by buying me a coffee or a tea, as I say, because I'm British and drink a lot of tea. The link is just here. You are under no obligation whatsoever to do this. You can watch my videos for free and never need to give me anything. But if you would like to, I would really appreciate that. And I really, really am so grateful to everyone who already does this and continues to do this. It makes such a difference to my life. So thank you. Please remember to like, subscribe, share and comment. I love all your comments, so please keep them coming, and remember to have a colourful day. Listening.